Hey, so this is editing TJ speaking. Welcome to the analysis video. Only took 3 months. So timestamps have been left for you, just so you can get through this video quicker, get to the points you want to see. And yeah, that's about it. In the top right, it'll say what we're going into depth about. It could be music, it could be external references, it could be channel references, it could be anything. And yeah, that's about it. Let's get into the first bit, which we're doing the trailer first. Anyways, enjoy. Simps. It walks the line between truth and fiction. Although the story is planned, as far as the characters are concerned, their fate is real.
Opera walks the line between truth and fiction. For though the story is fictional, as far as the characters are concerned, their fate is real.
Although the story is planned, you're here. His fate was sealed the second that platypus pressed that button. Oh, and make sure you break that mirror.
And what if you are wrong?
What more could I possibly lose?
And what if you're wrong? Well, if I'm wrong, then what more could I lose?
And so, while fate may seem like it's playing cruel jokes on you, only fate will not deceive you. Unless you can first deceive fate itself.
Fuck. Grab it and he freaked out or something, and then I just hit him, and then man, this staff is powerful, man. Blown off the top of Tokyo Tower, and now we're here.
It's interesting.
Oh, this is gonna be such a pain in the ass. Man, this staff is powerful, man. It's gonna absolutely end everything.
Oh my god.
Alexa.
Playlist.
Oh, this is a good song. Okay, right. Let's get the armor on. Let's get the tools that have always been 2 months since Tokyo Town got destroyed. I managed to repair it all. I managed to fix everything. And hey, it's been 2 months. A lot's changed. Managed to, you know. Oh, look. A good life, man.
TJ, why are you monologuing?
Do you not do that in the morning?
No. I just left CJ's town.
Why?
I got kidnapped.
As much as people really like to hang around this town.
I'm gonna leave.
I have invited you here because I have a proposal that can benefit all of us.
I'm listening.
So, you are, I'll vote to TJ. Vote for TJ giggles.
Vote for TJ.
So, if you would want to join the upper class. With your power and us combined, we could do anything.
Can't really say no to that, can I? Right, you have yourself a deal. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I'm glad to have you on the team.
Bro, and then Rosie just leaves my town. Like, what did I even do wrong?
I got kidnapped.
Such a long time now. 2 months, was it, since Thermal attacked?
I left you some mangrove at your town for your library.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, okay, bye! I need to go kill these guys.
Good luck with that. Bye bye.
Okay, take these. I don't want you killing anyone on our team. See ya.
Why is Botslock? Anyways, what was Botslock doing?
Enough talking, Mr. President. Ow!
Hmm?
Oh, you just had to show up, didn't you?
Yeah, not on my watch.
I can come help you in a second.
Team up. Why are you jumping my people?
We are sending a message. We are the upper hand. We will take down the government and the upper class.
Right, because things weren't already complex enough. Anyways, what was Botslock doing?
Enough talking, Mr. President. Ow! Oh, you just had to show up, didn't you?
Yeah, not on my watch.
You guys don't seriously expect to win this, right?
Hey, what's up?
DJ, do you trust me?
Let me get this straight. One of 3 people told you I'm in the upper class. Lily, Waffles, or Botslock. Which one? I'm not gonna kill with any of them. Good.
I don't think.
If I can keep this place safe, then I'm doing at least one thing, right? I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. I should probably go. Icewag will get suspicious if I stay around sworn enemies for too long.
Okay.
How about Elf's office? We could go to.
Okay.
Does
this work?
I think the beacons. We did kind of choose one of the most popular places on the server to, and come out with an apology like you did.
We're gonna be good citizens, and we're gonna wear this armor to display our goodness. Then, if I had that, then I would be blinded by power. I don't know what I'd do.
Right, wow.
Nice though.
Thank you. It took 2 months to build. A little guy you might know called Thermal. Anyways, what was Botslock doing?
Enough talking, Mr. President.
At the minute, I'm kind of just struggling to find out whose side everyone's on. But he needs to either pay for his actions or realize his actions are wrong. High swag?
This is what I mean by you don't understand anything, TJ. It's so much more than what you know. And this contract was signed before I ever considered being good.
Okay, right. This is where I lead him.
Wait, that's when he's in the test tube. So
How am I here?
Have I intruded on something? Wait. Oh, and make sure you break that mirror. He really doesn't want me talking to him, I guess. The whole thing with Twisted, the hands, the upper class. Not this. I was gonna reboot everything, but now I've got my own thing going on. Again. Ah, right. Chickens. What the heck is this place? Dude. What? What is this? What am I looking at? Right. Let's calm down. Right. Let's see. Hello? It's nice to finally meet you, TJ. Of all your variants out, my name is Type. I am not like you. I make God. Now, TJ, I need you to protect it. I need you to make sure that it stays in the right hands. Okay? That's why I brought you here, to warn you. Right? Did I get that? See, I knew you were wise. I knew you were smart. I knew you were the strongest of your variants. Wait, what?! Yes. The upper class. The upper hand. So for now, bye. Right. To everybody that I have hurt. To everybody that I have betrayed. And to everybody that I have left behind in my wake. I am truly sorry for what I'm about to do. So to everybody that I have hurt. To everybody that I have betrayed. To everybody that I have left behind in my wake. I am truly sorry for what I am about to do. I think I'll take like that.
Well, that's good. He's already asleep.
Don't know if I can stay on this server much longer.
What do you mean?
To keep playing, to keep making everybody happy. But I know my presence on the server is. This is the last time you're gonna see me for a long time. I could be away over a month. I could be away for 2 months. I might end up dying in the process of what I'm about to do. Doesn't seem to work. Log number 27. Sick. My music disc is gone. Great. Like school, I'm working on some sort of new power source with all of this. It's really complicated stuff. I'm trying to simplify it. We don't talk about that up there.
Pike told me about that.
What?
Yeah, Tyke told me about.
How do you know?
Okay, never mind. Time to go with Plan B.
Wait, what?
Alright, if you're gonna hide, or just fun. Huh? That's weird.
Hey, Fallon, cat. Okay then, right, wow, I did not expect to find my wife today of all things and lose.
It's a real shame it was always planned to happen, isn't it, TJ?
Oh, Jesus Christ, right? Come at me!
Jeez, that's powerful.
What? God, man. It's not gonna be there, is it? Well, it could be worse. It's okay. I kinda deserve this after all. Not a single other player in sight. How did you manage to get back in here? Highspike's probably got flags everywhere and... Whatever. What are you guys? You remind me of elves. Sharp. Time after time, I have tried to keep people safe. And one time, I give myself a chance. I'm the one who dies. What?
Oh, shit. You're here? Well, that was quick. And wake the fuck up.
Let's go see him. Oh, dude, it... Planning to do, TJ, stop. Stop, you've been ignoring me for 5 years. We go through fights with gods. You've made me kill people I care about like Kara. You've made me witness people suffer. All your other variants are out there doing things like killing Highspike with end crystals. Nah, I mean, I could. Or I could do that! You! Oh! Being blown away in a hurricane.
Bro, can I please go home? Nah, G, dead. Jamal, hey, send us a commercial break. Send us a commercial.
Fighting Fumi in a zombie horde, but... When you were infected, that was me. When you went up to Cheems and he told you about the Nexus, that was me. You fighting Thermal and witnessing your friends blow up, that was me. And TJ, my last request for you is a pretty simple one. Hi Swag, I need you to kill him. I can't explain now, I can't explain why, but you'll learn very soon. Your hyper variant that people keep talking about, that was me. I was controlling him.
The one person on the server who stayed innocent through everything is you, TJ. See, TJ, I'm just...
You made me witness a friend tear himself apart. Cheems.
Make it her.
Oh my god! Bandages! No! Fuck!
And CJ and Elf and Rosie and Twisted, like, when Perry pressed that button I knew it was kind of over. You know, faced with death I find myself a little afraid. Maybe this is one thing both humans and gods have in common, TJ. Thank you for the part you've played these past 5 years.
Faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
But me, I think my time is up. Thank you, TJ. Maybe I'll see you in another life. Wait, what? No! Come back! What? I'll see you soon. Bye. Never mind, I guess it didn't work. Oh, never mind, it did work.
Oh, what?
Huh.
Oh, I did it just hurt.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, Jay remembers everyone. When I talked to him, they were just like, "Oh yeah." They were all good friends of mine. I bet they killed me, so you know.
They're good. They're good.
Good to hear.
I don't know.
Rosie, I know he's kind of been disrupting your work with Twisted and Sekai and all that, so sure. We have a few months. How Simone's gonna feel about myself, a new part of the city, downtown Tokyo. My pride and joy. He only put a few around downtown at the very least. Right, let's head into Tokyo. No, is it?
Oh my.
That's a fake.
I got kidnapped.
Well, shit. But I'm the closest fucking thing you'll ever get to a god.
Oh.
Let the chaos begin!
This is just like, I don't understand. Why are we fighting? I could just...
You really think you can kill me?
No, I don't actually.
Exactly.
Just know you're destined to die today. Your own team betraying you. Everyone turning against you at the last minute. 3v1, but you just knew that you would inevitably lose.
That betrayed me? She isn't here anymore. The Simone, he's different. She would never betray me.
You're getting rusty, High Swag.
You're getting rusty, machine!
Actually, I have. I won.
I'm sure you. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Look at me, High Swag. You dumb?
I think I'm dumb.
No, you can't win this. Come on. I'm sorry. There he goes.
Waffles, are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Tried to fight me for a while, blew up a bit at Tokyo Town. It's alright, easy fix. Right, well, and it's a good spawn. Let's check spawn's fine. When I just hit him with the stuff a few times and then he died.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do a Leo fit. Oh, that's a great idea. I'm gonna go set up for that. And so yeah, that's how I became God, and now I just have these cool.
Trailer!
Oh, what the? I didn't even know who that was. That was TJ.
Oh, come in.
Trailer! Trailer!
TJ?
Oh, hey Fumi, what's up?
TJ, it's back, and we could really use your help.
I know. Let's kill it properly this time. So a while back, I asked everyone, basically, give me a ton of questions about Absolute End, and then everyone gave a bunch of questions, and even though it's been like, 2 months since then, I'm just gonna get this over with. Okay, first question, what's the Nexus? Okay, Red. It's the core of a dying star that has the powers of all 5 sand stars, and it's very powerful, and you don't need to worry about it. It's like a playlist, go watch the playlist. What's an absolute end? Okay, anyways. Can you tell V to absolutely end their life? Sure, I got you. Are you homeless? No. Do you have a job? Now I do. Are you single? In law, yes. Outside law, no. Why am I gay? Okay, moving on. Are you depressed? In law, yes. Outside law, no. Do you need therapy? In law, yes. Outside the law, no. Oh boy, this question. Okay, so Simone has a really, really, really fucking hard question, but one that I really feel like I need to answer. When did you get the idea to make this movie? Basically, I asked someone, like, hey, should I just put all my lore into a film instead of making it through like 2 or 3 videos? And they were like, yeah. But also a ton of inspiration from things such as Murder Drones, mostly. That was like a big inspiration. I was like, oh, I bet I could put everything I know into a video and make it really good. What's my favorite reference in the film? There's one line by Tyke that is just a massive reference. This is my favorite reference. Death, I find myself a little afraid. Maybe this is one thing both humans and gods have in common, TJ. So that's a quote from Genshin Impact. Some First Law says right before they die, and their music is currently playing in the background of this scene. And I really like that reference, especially because I had it as my bio for a while, and I also said it when I died on the actual server to Fallon. And then the big question, were there any semi/major story changes during the planning and making of this film? So while making the film, I think only one scene got cut and one scene got added. I cut a scene where the upper class had a meeting, mainly because no one had a replay of any of it, any of the meetings we had, which is a real shame, because that would have been a good scene to put right after the high swag one. And then the only scene that was added was the scene of me flying from Cheems's base to Tokyo Town. Mainly because I wanted to show the upper class banners. But also because when I was editing this film with Elf, he was like, oh, that flying bit in the Nether was really cool. And I was like, hell yeah, okay, I'll make a scene dedicated to it. Before the film was made, yes, oh my god, okay, so originally, I was never going to disappear. The upper hand wasn't going to get involved. I had no plans to include Lily, in the slightest. Mainly because the idea was, it's still there's a god controlling you kind of idea, but way more like Genshin Impact and act like a god, but you're not actually a god. But then I eventually changed it to be the other way around, act like a human, don't tell anyone you know a god. So that was a massive change in the whole idea of the story. And eventually what would happen is, I would eventually leak that I knew a god, be sued for not telling people, and that's why for a while, every time someone brought up a court case, I was like, hell yeah, court case, because I knew eventually one was going to happen. No idea it was me. Again, it's massive Genshin Impact reference. I eventually just toned it down, made the film how it is now, and then was like, oh, sugar, I can wrap up my character really well if I do this well, and I did. So, yeah, Absolute End was never meant to exist as a film. Most of this was not going to happen. The Fallon fight scene was a last-minute decision, because it was just going to be a snap death. But no, we had the fight scene, because Murder Drones was so peak. So yeah, to answer your question, during the actual making, there wasn't too many changes, but before, all the lore changed so much. When did I start my character? Canonically, I started it in October 5th, 2019. Actually, would have been when Minecraft first started, so October 5th, 2020. So, yeah, take your choice there. It's either 2019 or 2018. Or you could technically say 2017, because the server Minecraft Season 0 lasted 2 to 3 years. Speaking of the Fallons, if I remember correctly, you said there's one for each letter of the alphabet. How does one get switched out for another? Leaking that they know who Tyke is. So Tyke, and now I guess TJ, if you leak knowing TJ, that's also a big one. But obviously anyone who knows TJ doesn't really matter. Originally there's going to be 4 Fallons. Fallon V, Fallon J, Fallon N, and Fallon Z. And Z was going to get introduced way later into the story. In a Lost File 16, but I ended up changing it because I had a way better idea for the person I wanted to do it with, and that's why Ed Lance's job is being made, because originally it was going to be Loop, but now we're there. And yes, there is one for each letter of the alphabet. However, oh, look at that, Absolute End just started downloading. But yeah, everything with the Fallons is kind of up in the air. Eventually you're going to find out what the Fallons are and how they work in a Fallon video, along with more behind the scenes on TJ as God. But you're going to have to wait for that, because they'll come out like in a few weeks. TJ, can you send High Swag to Limbo for a bit so we can go on a date? Sure, Lily, I got you. Does Canon TJ prefer pancakes or waffles? Pancakes, easily. Which of the Fallons currently is my favorite? Right now, I'm a big fan of Jay, but it was most fun to play as V, and I'm kind of waiting on for someone else. How gay are you compared to your lore character? In real life, I'm bisexual, but in game, I'm also bisexual. But I also got married to a man, but I also did marry a woman. So I guess I would say it's about equal, but in lore, I'm probably a bit more gay. Who's the better president, me or you? Okay, here's a list of everything I did for Spawn. It's a pretty big list. And here's a list of everything Red did for Lore Town. Yeah, okay, so there's no list other than, you know, blowing it all up. What the fuck is a Phallum? You're gonna find out. What the frickle frackle is yo? Watch absolute end. Why is there 3 Phallums? Why are they not more or less? Does it have deeper meaning? 3 was a good number for the amount of things I wanted to do with Phallum. I wanted 1 for research, 1 for murder, and 1 for technology. And Z was going to be a combination of all 3, kind of like a Shadow of a Hedgehog thing. But ended up scrapping that idea and we're left with 3. It's just a good round number. But also it's a lot easier to control 3. Like, as a god, it's easier to control 3 workers than it would be to control 4 or 5. But 2 isn't enough, so 3 felt like the perfect number. What is the origin of the Nexus and basically everything else? So, canonically, the Nexus created the multiverse, okay? So, the Nexus is basically the Big Bang of the multiverse. And that's why on the Simps timeline, it's the first thing that ever happened, was the Nexus was created. How we got created, we're never going to know. And I'm never going to say, because obviously the Nexus is not going to be prominent next season. So, in 2 weeks of recording this, it's just going to be nothing. Where is the Nexus actually located in lore? In Universe 1, which I have designated to be the God Universe. However, not anyone else has followed that, but it's fine. In Universe 1. Simps is Universe 2 for reference. Is every TJ that wasn't on Simps or Minecraft that guy? Most of the time, yeah. I mean, what else is there? There's Pseudo Life, there's Team Life, there's Naked and Afraid, All on One, Limited Life. Yeah, actually, TJ is probably that guy the majority of the time. Favorite food in lore? Probably cherry pie. Yeah, cherry pie. Outside of lore, stir fry or cheesecake. Where does Tyke sleep? He doesn't. Opinion on terrorism? God TJ doesn't really care because it doesn't affect him. Hence why when he blew up Tokyo Town, TJ was like, I can fix this. But before that, TJ hated terrorism. But could overlook it if it was for a good reason. How do you know who's the main variant? So, it's simple as it's whoever the story follows. Like, me personally, I would say the main variant is this TJ. This TJ is the main variant, because it's the one we've seen the most, and it's the one that we follow. However, that's going to change next season, because we're getting a new variant, variant 28, which you have seen, but you don't really know. So yeah, honestly, it's whoever my channel follows is the main variant, and that goes for most people. You could also argue Tyke's the main variant, but I would argue it's more of the original variant. What if someone doesn't have variants? Nothing. Some people have 1 variant, some people have 200,000. It doesn't really change anything to anyone who can't travel in a multiverse. What's the difference between, like, universes and, like, other SMP/worlds? Okay, so different universes have different characters. For example, Hyper, Minecraft, Bite Size, Simps, SMP Twitter, they're all part of the same universe, even though it's a ton of different SMPs, because the characters are all the same. But Limited Life, for example, would be completely separate to Simps, because it's not the same characters. Like, it's not the same people playing them. Like, obviously outside the lore, it's the same people, but in lore, they're completely different. So, yeah, to answer that question, it depends on the characters. Was there a different God of Fate before Tyke that passed their powers down to him? No, Tyke was the original God of Fate, and now TJ is the second one in the line. If so, was that TJ variant a new one that will eventually take the role of canon TJ? So, if it was a God of Fate before Tyke, it could technically be anyone, but it would likely be one of his variants because he knows how he acts. And will anyone take the role of canon TJ as the God of Fate? Nope. Canon TJ will continue to be the God of Fate until everyone dies. Why does Tyke look like TJ? Because he's one of his variants. He also looks like Neuvillette from Genshin Impact, but I already showed that, so don't worry about that. Will we ever see Tyke or this god variant of TJ ever again past absolute end / end of Sims? Tyke is dead, okay? It wasn't very well shown, but the whole point was, compared to the other glitches in the film, that one had a bell, which everyone made fun of, but touche, it's a bit corny. But it's meant to be on the nose, Tyke's dead. Okay, that's it. I kind of wanted to leave it like, for a little bit, be like, is Tyke dead? But no, Tyke's dead. This TJ, Canon TJ, I have no plans on bringing him back. You end up seeing the Fallons again, probably, and you'll probably end up seeing V and N again. I highly doubt you'll see J. J's got like tons of screen time, so yeah. Happy ending or sad ending? I would say sad ending, just because of the stress that's now put on Canon TJ being the god of fate, but with no one to kind of tell him how to do his job. Not even the Fallons can help him. And then TJ has to continue to... Wait, no, I can't say that. You guys are going to find out a little bit more about if Absolute End was a happy or sad ending. Will J, N, and V ever return? Likely, yes. Yes, they will. Why did Herbert get killed? Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, Fallon V killed Herbert with the help of High Swag in front of Rosie. Why? Mainly to try and win over High Swag's trust. Because the plan was originally for V to get Soulbreaker off of High Swag, but eventually someone else got it, and then that got passed on to someone else. But you guys will find out about that hopefully soon. What caused V to change his heart after signing with High Swag for the first time? Why did they help us? Because Tyke changed his mind on what the story was. He decided that bringing TJ back instead of keeping TJ dead was a better idea. Hence why TJ, when he like kind of punched his mirror, got teleported. It's just sheer coincidence. Hence why V changed their mind and decided to help, because Tyke told them to. That's why V changed their mind. That's why V-Tech decided to help instead of going after Soulbreaker, because Tyke wrote in the story that a different person was going to get Soulbreaker eventually, rather than them trying to win High Swag over. How did V find the base in the Nether? Tyke teleported him there, and it just looked like a Nether portal. What inspired you to create the Nexus as a concept? So, common misconception, people think it's Fortnite. No, honestly, I didn't even realize the 0 point was similar to the Nexus until I joined Sims, which you would have thought I would have, but no. I think I got inspired by a Cook the Gag video on Dyson spheres, and I was like, and neutron stars, and I was like, hold on a second, I can put these together. And if you watch Lost File 1, I bring up the fact that I built a Dyson sphere around a dying star that happened to look like a neutron star. So yeah, that's your answer. And then the powers of the Nexus came with the Sand Stars, which came in Season 4 of Melloncraft, and yeah, and then here we are. Is the absolute end inevitable, or is there a way out? You can't break fate. Like, once fate is written, you can't break it. But honestly, it won't really matter after Season 1 ends, because even though TJ will continue to be the god of fate, his actions don't mean anything. It's like, if there's a god in the real world, it doesn't change how we live. It's just like, oh, cool, anyways. It's like aliens, like, it doesn't matter. How did TJ come back from being dead after being killed from the Nexus staff? Tyke has the ability to revive anyone, and now Canon TJ does. He just revived TJ. Was there a special method used, or was it just a work of NMV or Tyke's? I mean, V and M was shocked to see TJ there, and no one actually created a resurrection portal. So because Tyke's slightly more knowledgeable than TJ, he doesn't need to build a portal to revive TJ. He could, but there's no point. Tyke therefore just revived TJ, and V and M weren't aware of this, and neither was J. Tyke just kind of kept it to himself because it was a last minute decision. Holy shit, why do they keep destroying Tokyo Town? I feel so bad. So yeah, that's kind of the point of all of this. Like, we start the film with a destroyed Tokyo Town, Uptown. I then bring this up later when I'm talking to Rosie, and then at the end of the film, we see Tokyo Town being destroyed again, but this time downtown. And it's kind of just meant to be kind of poetic that at the start of the film, it took 2 months for TJ to fix Tokyo Town up and do everything else with his life, and now TJ can snap his fingers. It's meant to show the difference in power between the start and the end of the film for TJ. Will they ever be after effects from the events that will happen in Season 2? So, no, not really. Other than TJ continuing to be the god of fate, there won't really be any effects of Season 1 as a whole, hopefully, continue, especially with Absolute End. I guess, obviously, the people will have the memories of what happened. Like, I'm pretty sure, for example, Waffles, It's continuing their character run from Season 1 to Season 2, so they will continue to remember what happened in Absolute End from their point of view. But it doesn't really change anything because TJ won't be there. Why the pandemonium sound effect? I thought it'd be funny. Elle thought it was funny. I made it a bit quieter in the final cut. And it's foreshadowing for Season 2. Yay! Tell us about the use of sound effects, music effects, and its importance. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this should be in the analysis video, but like in text rather than like me speaking because I'm lazy. At 46 minutes and 6 seconds, we hit a pressure submarine sound effect. Why? Here. Okay. In law, Tyke's messing with him. Outside of law, my doorbell went off, and I just had to like play it off, and therefore I put that in rather than my doorbell. At 48 minutes, you hit your lamp. Intentional or not? Not intentional. So for anyone who doesn't know, right here. Also probably dead, and I couldn't even complete my mission. I hit my lamp, and you can kind of see it sway back and forth. Whoopsie daisies. No, complete accident. And I just kept it in because I thought it was funny. Slime saying it isn't really a question, but the song choice after it in the end credit theme was a really good choice, and I completely agree, Slime.
TJ?
Oh, hey Fumi. So this is Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and it is a reference that you guys should have already figured out. It's a Skibbity toilet reference, God forbid, but yeah. But also because, you know, that song was meant to be used in an edit Highswag was going to make for me, and then he never did it. Fuck you, Highswag. Why? Oh god, great question, Vex. Moving swiftly on. Can fate be changed? Can fate be broken? Changed only by the god of fate. Broken? No. No one can break the fate, per se, other than a god of fate. The only person who can break or change fate is TJ. Okay? No one else can. Is there a most powerful version of TJ? The God of Fate is undeniably going to be the most powerful variant of TJ we'll ever see. TJ, do you know my deepest, darkest secrets? Canon TJ does. So yeah, there's the answer to all your burning questions about Absolute End. I hope you enjoyed the analysis video. Sorry it took forever, but I did lose the footage and change editing software between starting and ending this video. So I am now redoing everything. Whatever. Right. See you all later. I'm going to go make some food for my family. Peace.
TJ, it's back, and we could really use your help.
I know. Let's kill it properly this time. Also, this is wrong. The Nexus will not be returning for Simp Season 2.